Okay, let's go over 3.1, number 7. All right, so we're looking for the equation of the tangent line. So we need two things, as always. So you see that first one is going to be the point. So you have to have at least one point on that tangent line. Right, so as usual, we're going to call it, x1, comma, y1. And 2, going to have a slope. And m. Right. All right, so let's find those two things. Then after that, the equation is easy to come up with. All right, so it says that the tangent line, and it has to be parallel to this line right here. All right, which means that they has to have the same slope as this given line. But the slope of this line is actually given here. That's slope. Right, since the tangent line we're looking for is parallel to this, so the slope has to be 3. So we don't really have to do a lot of work to find this number 3. Right, slope is 3. Then what we need to do is we want to find x1 and y1. And to find x1, first we take the derivative of the function. So find y prime, which is going to be, right, so first I'm going to actually rewrite this guy. This guy is the same thing as x to the, right, so x to the first power times x to the 1/2 power. So it's going to be 3/2 power. Right, derivative is going to be 3/2 x and subtract 1 from the power. So it's going to be 1/2. Right. All right, then we know that wherever x1 is, so in order to find the slope, we usually plug in y1, right? So we plug in, say, oh sorry, x1. So you plug in x1, you have a 3 over 2 x1 to the 1/2 power, right? But we know that this is actually equal to 3, right? So we can solve this equation for x1. So first, we're gonna probably multiply by reciprocal of 3/2. So it's gonna multiply by 2/3, right? So that way we're gonna get just x1 to the 1/2 power is equal to, right? And 3 times 2/3, 3's cancel out. So we're just gonna get 2, right? Then we can just square both sides to find isolate x1. So square both sides, then you have x1 is equal to 4. Right. So now we found the x1. So x1 is 4. Then y1 is simply, you can just plug in 4 into the original function. So y1 is going to be 4 to the 3/2 power, which is, right, 1/2 power is square root. Square root of 4 is 2. Then raise that to the third power. So 2 to the third power is 8. So y1 is actually 8. All right. So therefore, using the point slope form, we can find the equation. So equation is going to be, say, y minus y1. y1 is 8 and is equal to slope m is 3 times quantity x minus x1, which is 4. Right? And which is equal to 3 times x minus 3 times 4 is 12, right? then we can just add 8 to both sides to isolate y. So y is equal to 3x, right? Negative 12 plus 8 would be negative 4, right? So y is equal to 3x minus 4, right? That's it. I hope that this was clear.